the Next Gen Conservative Radio Network. You are about to enter the analysis zone, where political correctness is non-existent, where critical thinking skills are required, and conservative common sense reigns supreme. And now, broadcasting live from Next Gen Conservative Central Command, it's the Whitfield Analysis. And your host is Sam Whitfield.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I never thought they'd stoop this low. You know, you just can't, according to the left, I guess you can't have a sense of humor, folks. You can't have a sense of humor. You know, they do parodies all the time. They do. They do parodies of us all the freaking time. We're under attack, ladies and gentlemen. It's just that clear to me now. We are under attack. How are you, folks? Sam Whitfield here on Next Gen Conservative Radio, host of the Whitfield Analysis. We have a phone number up, but I'm not going to post it until I'm going to do a sequel show to this program tomorrow. This will be a 2-part show. I'll do the first part tonight and then the second part sometime tomorrow, hopefully, in addition to the Sunday show as well. Folks, we are under attack, as I said. My good friend Caiden Cowger has come under attack for a parody that he's done. As most of you know, Caiden has been very vocal about Obama's gun control policies. And he feels the same way I do. He feels that Obama and the left, and don't try to deny this, they're using the Sandy Hook event to grab our guns. And make no mistake, folks, right now they're saying that they just want to ban automatics and AR-15s and guns that fire lots and lots of bullets, as some of the more feeble-minded liberals say. Now, Caiden Cowger has been vocal about this. A couple weeks ago, Obama came out and basically called all the conservatives paranoid and said that he would not create a tyrannical government, but that we need limits on guns and that conservatives are making it difficult. Now, a couple of things you have to know about this business that Caiden and I are in. Talk radio. You have to be informative, but you also have to be entertaining in some ways. Caiden and I both play parodies every once in a great while. Caiden had, I think it was Jimmy Z who made this parody, but I'm not sure. He had someone make up a parody, ladies and gentlemen, of Obama's gun control policy. And to conservatives, to most common sense conservatives, it's funny. Now, Caiden has come under attack for this, not because the liberal is agreeing with, not just because the left is agreeing with Obama's gun control policy, but also they can't take a sense of humor, and now the left is accusing Caiden of sympathizing with Adolf Hitler. Yeah, I'm serious. So, I have Caiden's original parody here, folks. And I want to play this for you. I want you to hear the whole parody. I am going to interrupt it a little bit, but to make comments here or there. But yeah, we'll play it and move on. So anyway, Caiden prefaces this, by the way, by explaining the situation. So he does his analysis too, and then he plays this parody. This isn't a straight up parody, although the left would like to portray it that way. Here is the full video that the left is cutting up into bunches of pieces to make it seem like Caiden's hateful and wrong. Let's take a listen.
So our founding fathers predicted that a tyrannical government may become implemented into our governmental system in the future. But yet, if we say that, then all of a sudden we're branded as conspiracy theorists because, well, not only are we actually telling the truth, but we're getting in the way of the liberal left's agenda.
This will be difficult. There will be pundits and politicians and special interest lobbyists publicly warning of a tyrannical, all-out assault on liberty. Not because that's true, but because they want to gin up fear or higher ratings or revenue for themselves. And behind the scenes, they'll do everything they can to block any common sense reform and make sure nothing changes whatsoever. The only way we will be able to change is if their audience, their constituents, their membership says this time must be different. That this time we must do something to protect our communities and our kids.
Now, I have a parody here for you.
Stop. 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 Okay, so Caiden says this is a parody. Now, what the left has tried to do over the last couple weeks is they conveniently omit the fact that Caiden mentions that this is a parody. He admits to this, ladies and gentlemen, and the left doesn't take that account into the fact. Some because they're stupid and they don't get it, but others because they hate Caiden and they want to try to manipulate this situation. Now, folks, I'll play this parody and then I'll give my analysis. By the way, immediately after this show, I am going to join Caiden on his broadcast. So let's take a listen to the rest of this video, shall we? Oh, also a quick note that this parody, see, people keep thinking that this, that he makes these videos specifically for YouTube. Well, no, this is not the case, ladies and gentlemen. He actually, most of his YouTube videos are actually segments he's recorded of his radio show. And this particular parody I'm about to play appeared in a radio show that he did on gun control a couple weeks that I was there live to listen to. Just to give you some background and context, since the left is trying to take this clip out of context. Let's take a listen.
for you. I had made up President Obama on gun control.
And now, message from dear leader, Barack Hussein Obama.
My fellow comrade Americans, I am putting forward a specific set of proposals created by Comrade Joe's task force, and in the days ahead, I intend to use whatever weight this office holds to make them a reality, even if it goes against the Constitution. This will be difficult. There will be conservative pundits and politicians publicly warning that I will create a tyrannical government and disarm the American people. Let me be clear. I will not create a tyrannical government and take away guns. I will take away guns and then create a tyrannical government. So, join me in moving forward to the governmental system that we had in the past. Thank you, Allah. God bless America, and curse you, Caiden Cowger.
Okay, folks, the left has accused Caiden of sympathizing with Nazis. And the segment I'm about ready to play for you, Caiden has a Sieg Heil playing here in the clip right after Obama finishes his speech. And the left is trying to make it seem as if the Sieg Heil thing, they're trying to make it seem as if Caiden's comparing Obama to Hitler and is saying that they're even saying that he thinks the Holocaust is okay. I've got another audio clip of one of the main liberals on YouTube that he and I both have to deal with all the time, and this is just simply amazing. Anyway, I'll finish the parody, and because I want you to listen to the whole thing. Anyway, let me finish this, and then let me play for you the leftist parody. Anyway, yeah.
Caiden Cowger,
The most listened to teenage political radio host in the country.
somebody had to say it.
So guys, you heard it. You heard it.
Alright, folks. So, that parody is up on my Facebook page, Sam Whitfield, The Analyzer. I've tweeted out if you want to see the full parody. Really, there's nothing much there to see other than Caiden sitting in his chair doing his broadcast. The audio, which I just played for you, is what you want to listen. Now, one of the liberals on YouTube, by a user by the name of A Progressive Thinker, has made a video response to this. Now, I want to give you a little background on a Progressive Thinker. That's the guy's name. I don't know his real name, but that's his YouTube username. Now, this guy is probably about 14 or 15, around the same age as Caiden, and he's basically a liberal commentator on YouTube. Now, folks, there's nothing wrong with that. I believe that both sides should have the right to say what they believe. And because I'm a First Amendment guy, and Caiden believes the same thing, but a couple things you need to know about this guy. In every single video I've seen him in, he's always obsessed with Caiden. Some of you will recognize this guy and know immediately who I'm talking about. And he's the main one who's been comparing Caiden, has been saying that Caiden's okay with Obama. I mean, that Caiden's okay with comparing Obama to Hitler, and that, he's actually okay with the Holocaust. Anyway, and pay attention, folks, because he omits a very important part of Caiden's whole entire clip. Let's take a listen to this. I almost can't bear to watch this, but we'll have to do so anyway. So let's take a listen to this. Shall we? Okay, here I've got it loaded into the queue. So this is Think Progressive's response to Caiden Cowger. Anyway, enjoy. I'll pause the clip and give my commentary throughout the video.
Just when I thought Caiden Cowger had sunk to such a low, I see his new video, Obama is a Tyrant, and my perception completely changes. Yeah, my friend Weird Liberal Head did a response to it, and now I'm also sadly going to as well. Let's watch this video.
There will be conservative pundits and politicians publicly warning that I will create a tyrannical government and disarm the American people. Well, let me be clear. I will not create a tyrannical government and take away guns. I will take away guns and then create a tyrannical government. So, join me in moving forward to the governmental system that we had in the past. Thank you, Allah. God bless America, and curse you, Caiden Cowger.
I only want to talk.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, stop the tape right there. I don't know if you caught this. Knowing my audience and how smart they are, you, the audience, probably did catch this. But he plays the end segment of Caiden's clip, where the Sikh Hiles are playing. He plays the very end where Obama's saying thank you all, and then he plays the Sikh Heil thing. So he cut out. Okay, so let's back up. First of all, he cuts out the video of Obama that Caiden plays in the clip. Then he omits the part where Caiden says, "Hey guys, this is a parody." Caiden blatantly states that, and this guy omits it from his clip to make this point. Let's take a listen to this. This is almost absurd.
I want to talk a little about the historical ignorance that Caiden espouses in the video. Absolute historical ignorance. He implies that Obama is some kind of communist, Islamist, Nazi, even though those three...
Well, some of us think that, folks, but yeah. Let's continue listening.
Those three political ideologies are not even interchangeable because, he's playing the Soviet national anthem. He has a recording of Nazis yelling Sieg Heil and a fake video of Obama saying praise Allah. It's completely stupid. In the Soviet Union, Stalin, he would have sent the Nazis into gulags. In Nazi Germany, Hitler specifically targeted a leftist group within the National Socialist Party known as the Strassers. He killed communist socialists. He disbanded unions within the first month he took power and killed their organizers and leaders. Absolutely ridiculous. And the Nazis invading the Soviet Union and raping the women and children who live there. I don't even want to talk about it. It's too stupid to even address. When I want to
Okay, Caiden's parody is historically inaccurate. It's a parody, ladies and gentlemen. I've never known any parody. Well, I take that back. I know of a couple of parodies to be historically accurate. For historical reasons, though. Caiden was not making this parody. Generally, parodies are not historically accurate. They're parodies. They interchange and loop things together and do all that stuff. And parodies misrepresent facts. The Onion is a parody newspaper. It's a satire newspaper. And they misrepresent and mix facts all the time. It's a parody, ladies and gentlemen, and this guy either does not get that because he might be stupid, although I don't think this guy is the case. Because I've talked to him and he seems smart. I think he's a jerk. But anyway, so he's trying to say that Caiden's parody is historically inaccurate. My response is, so what if it's historically inaccurate? It's a parody. End of story. Now, folks, he goes on, and this is just rich. Really it is. He's going to go on comparing Caiden to a Nazi. Or no, saying that Obama's okay with the Holocaust. He's not saying that Caiden's a Nazi, but he's saying that Caiden's okay with the Holocaust. So, this should be rich. Let's play this.
Talk about Caiden is how you have your little grin on your face while the Nazi soldiers are marching saying Sieg Heil. Yeah, it's pretty fucking funny, isn't it? You know, because 12 million people getting killed in the Holocaust and 60 million people dying as a result of the war is really funny, isn't it? Yeah, you know, that's so funny. And it's especially funny to me since I have relatives from Poland and no one knows what happened to them because of the Holocaust. And it's also especially funny since my grandpa actually lived in the UK during the war. His neighborhood was bombed, many of his friends were killed, many people he never saw again. He was almost killed too, because his neighborhood was bombed and was only separated by a church. Ethnic genocide is just really funny, isn't it? Yeah, because, you know, Obama's Hitler. Obama is fucking Hitler. There's no difference, according to you, Caiden. Obama's the same. No difference between him and Hitler.
Caiden is not saying that. He's not saying that. And this guy said that Caiden said Obama's like Hitler. When did he state that? When has Caiden, when has Jason, when have I ever made the comparison of Hitler to Obama? All we're saying is that tyrannical governments take away guns. Hitler took away guns. Stalin took away guns. Mao took away guns. And by attempting to limit guns, by attempting to enforce gun control, Obama's setting himself up to become a tyrant. Now, don't misunderstand, folks. He may have good intentions, but this is what he's setting up. So, this is why conservatives see Obama as setting up a tyrannical government. That's what we're getting at. But not once has Caiden, not once have I, not once has Jason, not once have any of us directly said that Obama is Hitler. So get that out of your head right now, liberals. Yes, I'm talking to you. It is so sick how they're trying to blame us. It's sick. Now, I'm going to forward a couple minutes into this clip. You may hear me scrolling around a little bit. fast forwarding or rewinding. He mentions Jason Veely, and at one point he mentions me in this response too. Basically telling us to disassociate ourselves with Caiden Cowger. Take a listen to this, folks. This guy has some nerve.
You know, I would call out Obama right now on his drunks. Obama is the same as Hitler. Hitler too. Ghost Fighter Radio. Net Talk World. Are you laughing at Nazis yelling Sieg Heil as if the Holocaust was no big deal? Not a major issue. That's just disgusting. Red State Talk Radio. Ghost Fighter Radio. Net Talk World. Are you really going to keep sponsoring this kid? A kid who's pretty much laughing at the Holocaust? A kid who's saying that Obama is the same as Hitler? Are you really going to, keep advertising this kid, making him money? It would be a wise choice to drop this kid. Beef with you. Alright? But I'll respect you for making him money. It would be a wise choice. Factor Talk Radio. I know I've had some beef with you. Alright? But I'll respect you for, not doing things like this, laughing at the Holocaust, comparing Obama with Hitler, saying that they're pretty much the same. I'll at least respect you for having an opinion and not saying disgusting things like this. Jason, I suggest you just drop Caiden off Factor Talk Radio. Are you really going to have a kid who says stuff like this? My liberal group and I, A Path for Progress, might be making a petition soon for Red State Talk Radio and other conservative radios to stop sponsoring Caiden Cowger for this video. Caiden, since you see all my other videos about you, I know that you're going to come on this video and you're going to say, "You liberal commies trying to shut me down just because I speak the truth and I have a different opinion than you." That is complete BS. If I just wanted to go after other beliefs, then I'd be trying to shut down Sam Whitfield, Factor Talk Radio, and the other people you're affiliated with.
Goodness, folks. Oh my goodness. He mentioned me by name. He mentioned my name. I feel so special right about now, folks. I'm being sarcastic, although I do feel special, and let me tell you why. Because as soon as he gets Caiden off air, which is not going to happen, folks, and by the way, he forgot to mention that Next Gen Conservative is also syndicating Caiden's show. Let me say this right now. Next Gen Conservative is not going to stop syndicating. We're not going to stop supporting Caiden. I'm not going to stop supporting Caiden. And he does want to shut me down, and he does want to shut Jason Veely down. He just wants to shut Caiden down first. Now, folks, the left has compared conservatives to Nazis, especially conservatives such as Rush Limbaugh. This parody is quick. I'm only going to play a segment of it, but I want you to listen to this. This is a song that some liberal turd made, directly comparing Rush to a Nazi. Let's take a listen.
Lady.
Actually, folks, you know what? We're running out of time here. So, I'll play that in my second segment. But I wanted to play these first two segments for you. We'll continue this conversation later on tonight. It's getting really irritating that they're doing this. Anyway, folks, I want to thank you for joining me. Defend Caiden Cowger. Tune into his show. It's beginning right now. I'll see you around the conservative front. Stand strong. Stand strong. We must defend other conservatives. That's my message, folks. Good night and God bless.
You're
listening to the Next Gen Conservative Radio Network.